All right, now, so let's go ahead and move to another section, which is the order section right here. But before we even move to this part, if we actually try to insert an admin, if we, if for example, if we click on create like this, and we did not actually like insert any kind of data in these inputs, we're gonna get this error. And I've talked about this before in this course, and this error is because we're trying to insert nothing in the, for example, the name, the input, the input name right here, or in the column name in the database, and we cannot insert anything because we're not allowing nulls for this column inside the database. All right, we're not allowing nulls for this column. So this is why we're having this error. We cannot just leave the user to simply go ahead and try something like this, because this will this will simply like grab errors, view errors, stuff like that. So we cannot allow this. So we want to go ahead and want to make sure that the user enter data in every possible input that we're providing right here in the form. So I've did this before, as I said. So I'm just gonna go to products controller right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and try and look up for the code, and I'm gonna go ahead and copy it, paste it, and there is actually the code right there, which is the request. So in Laravel, we're validating with something called the request. So I'm just gonna paste this request right there, and I'm gonna go ahead and type in my let's see, my input names. So this will be email, and we'll only just have the password like that. All right, so there we go. So let's now delete the rest, and right here the name required, and it's going to be maximum of 40 characters, which is fine, and the email is going to be required, and it's going to be maximum of 40 characters, and the password is similarly the same. All right, so I want to copy this part, and I also want to keep this so it will be 40 characters maximum for the password. So these are the constraints that we put on our inputs. All right, so if we save this basically, and if we go ahead and refresh this now, if the user tries to simply click create right now, it should actually go to the same page and not display any errors, because now we're validating everything. And if we go ahead to our to our database or our table and try to refresh, you can see that it will not insert like empty data right here, or empty cells. There are no empty cells, or for a new record, so it's not inserting anything, which means that this code is actually working. All right, but we're not gonna leave it as this. I want to display like some friendly messages to the guy who are basically trying to do this. Tell him that he forgot, for example, not forgot, that these inputs right here are required to simply submit the form. All right, so I guess that I also did this right here. So if we go to the book tables, to the book tables form, which is actually in the home page, we will find the code. All right, so let me try to go Control F, book, like that. All right, so let me go down at the bottom of this now. All right, so there is the form for booking the table, and there is the code that we will be using. So just copy this code. Let's close this off right now, and yeah, I want to go to create admins, and I want to paste this code. So let me paste it like that, for example. Now all what we need to do is simply the name of this input. I'm gonna paste it right here and right here. Let's also copy this, and let's go and paste this in. All right, so this will be name, copy and paste right here. And let's also copy this and paste it right that, and paste it like that. And let's copy this and paste it like that and like that. So save this. Let's now go ahead and refresh this. All right, so if we click on this now, as you can see, it will go to the same page, and it will go something like the email field is required, the name field is required, and the password field is required. Basically, Blade directives are really intuitive and smart. You just pass in the name, and it will simply trigger the message based on the thing that you have right here. So for example, if we try to like put maximum of like put a lot of characters right here on the email like that, You know, I guess that these are like more than 40 characters. And if we click create like that, all right, so yeah, let's not do it for the email. Let's cut this and do it for the name, for example. And it will work for the email, but you know, the email is still me to enter like and add to simply make this an email. All right, so I'm just gonna try it for the name, and we can also try it for the password if we click create like that. So as you can see, it says the name field must not be greater than 40 characters, and it also does the same for the password, you know, which is great actually, because we need it to be maximum of 40 characters right here. So yeah, this is how the validation for the form works. And now let's move to another part right here, which is actually displaying the orders. All right, so I want to go ahead and I want to go to my let's see, I want to go to my template master. So I'm gonna go right here at the orders part. I'm gonna go route, and I'm gonna pass in the route. So I'm gonna make this all orders like that. I'm going to save this. Let's now copy this. Let's go right here. So if I just go orders like that, I'm gonna go paste this in. Let's copy this and let's go right here and paste this in. Let's also cut this and go right here and paste right away. All right, so we go right here. This will be display all orders, and let's save this. Let's actually, we still have this part, which is all orders, something like that. All right, so yeah, I thought that something was weird. So this will be all orders like this, and I'm gonna keep this part like that, so all dot orders like that. All right, so now if we copy the function name, if we go down at the bottom, if we go right here and make this so it will be orders, we're just gonna write a very simple comment. So let me copy this and paste like that, one of these functions. Go ahead and paste this in. So this will be all orders. All right, so this will be grabbed from the order model, you know, naturally, and this will select an order by ID descending, and we're gonna get the whole data. So that's fine, and we're gonna return a view of all orders like that, and we're gonna pass in the data, which is simply all orders. All right, so save this. Now all what we need to do is just go ahead and copy this view, and let's go to admins folder, and let me go .blade.php like that. All right, so now if we just go ahead to let's see, yeah, if we go to the orders -admins right here, we're gonna find this only page, which is show orders. So let me go ahead and copy this whole div with the class row. I want to go right there, and I want to go end section, and I want to go right to the top, and I want to go ahead and just copy this part, and you can actually close those off. So let me go right there and paste this in. Let's now save. Now I want to go ahead and I want to refresh this. All right, so if we hover over this, it should go to all orders link. If I click it like that, all right, so as you can see, we can see the page, but you know, of course, it's totally static. So I want to go ahead and I want to go to the to these like TRs, and I want to delete them. I want to only keep one like always, and I'm just gonna loop through this to make it dynamic. So this will be all orders as order like that. So I'm just gonna go ahead, cut this TR, paste it right here. I'm gonna go all right, so this right here should be the ID. So I'm just gonna go order, I'm gonna go ID like that. I'm gonna go ahead, copy this and paste it right here. So this will be first underscore name, and I'm gonna go right here and paste this in. So this will be last underscore name, and this will be the town like that, and this will be the state. or the country, you know, whatever that you want to call it. If we go to the orders table, all right, so it's actually state. All right, so this will be state, like that, and this will be the zip code. All right, so let's see how the zip code looks like basically. All right, so let me copy this and let me now go ahead and paste this in. So this will be phone, like that, and this will be, I guess that after the phone it's the street address or the address. All right, so we paste this like that. All right, so we do not need those. All right, so this will be the price. And if we paste this like that, this will be the status. All right, so all right, and this is simply just the delete button, you know. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna save this. Let's see if the design is going to be messed up or not, because we're displaying a lot of things here. So I'm just gonna go refresh. Of course, the design is messed up. So there is the last name right there. Maybe if we delete this weird record that I inserted like off camera, this will be fine. So if I'm just gonna go to orders. All right, so there is this right here. So if I go ahead and refresh now, all right, so now it's looking a little better, but we actually need some kind of button right here that will allow us to change the status of this, because we need to allow the admins to simply change the status of these orders. All right, so we're gonna do something about that, and that is we're gonna go right after the status and we're gonna paste this in. So this will be change status, like that. And I'm gonna go ahead to this button, copy it and paste it right here. So this will be we're gonna just keep it as a hashtag for now, and I'm gonna go right here and I make this, instead of danger, I'm just gonna keep it warning, like that. All right, I'm gonna make this so it will be text dash white. All right, so this will be change status as the content, HTML content, and let's save. Let's now refresh. Is it going to be like messed up? Of course, the design is messed up. So we need to go ahead and actually eliminate why it's not displaying town. Basically, there is no town right there. How did we mess up the town? If we copy this, it's basically the same. So let's go back. Yeah, it's city, not town. So this will be city. We copy this and go right here. So let's paste this in and save. Let's now refresh. So now it's going to display the city right here, right, which is even which is, you know, going to even like mess up the design even more. So what we want to do is to eliminate some of these right here. So actually everything is important, you know, but what exactly should we eliminate right here? The zip code, the zip code can go. All right, so I want to go ahead. So this is city. This is actually, yeah, I messed something up. So this is actually, yeah, this is state and this is city right here. So let's save this. Now let's refresh. All right, so as you can see, so there is the town right here, or the city, and there is simply the state or the country. So let's go ahead and eliminate, for example, the zip code. So I'm just gonna delete this part. So let me also go and delete it, delete the th right here. Let's now save this. I guess that this is not going to cut it. All right, so it worked. All right, so the zip code is gone, and that's fine. Now what I want to do next, I guess that this video is over, but what I want to go ahead and do next is actually allow the admins to change the status. All right, so this will be everything, and I will see you in the next video.